All right, good morning, everyone. Dan Hunt with the JSKA Rochester Virtual Dojo. Today is Saturday, May 3rd, coming to you from Michigan again. It's a lot cooler than down in Florida, but good to be home and able to connect with some friends and stuff like that. So we got a lighter group today. Mainly, we've got a lot of folks visiting graduates today, graduating from Michigan and also University of Toronto. A few folks traveling north, and so I think we're going to make an audible here what we were going to work on, and we'll work on what Mark and Mike and myself want to work on, and hopefully everybody will enjoy the class even though they didn't get to participate. All right, so Mark, I'm going to put you on mute, and let's get started with a warm-up. Okay. All right, feet together and about us, and let's jog in place. Jumping jacks. Change your arms. Change your feet. Change your arms again. Good. Hips around. Switch. Arms around. Switch. Front and back. Elbows up. Up and over. Switch other way. Okay, keep your hips and feet even. Take your hands up and rotate your upper body. And switch. Again. And again. Legs wide. Down in front. Over to the right. And to the left. Back to center. Alternating, bend one knee, straighten the other. Now both. All right, good, and up. Okay, knee lifts, pitch, knee, thump, sheet, go. Out to the side, itch, knee, thump, sheet, go. Ankles up, itch, knee, thump, sheet, go. Good, easy kicks. Snap kicks start with the left, itch, knee, thump, sheet, go. Out to the 45, itch, knee, thump, sheet, go. And side snaps, itch, knee, thumb, sheet, go. Back kicks, itch, knee, thumb, sheet, go. Good, let's go off to the left or right here. Okay, stretch the groin. Open and close the hips. Go long. And straighten. Bend at the waist. And let's switch the other way. Stretch the groin. Shorten it up. Hip rotation. Ball the foot. Go long. And straighten. All right, good. Small circles. Back switch. Palm forward. Switch. Palm up. Switch. Palm to the back. Switch. Fingertips to the back. Thumb still down. Switch. Good, shoulders. And back. Arm across. And on your back. And on your hip. Switch. On your back. And on your hip. All right. Shake it out a little bit. All right. Adjust the screen here a little bit down. All right. Well, Mark, what would you like to work on today?
Okay, I had trouble to get my mic on.
No problem.
I would like to do a little bit of Kihon and Nijuhachiho.
Okay. All right. So maybe 10 minutes of each?
Yeah, that's a
Sound
good
good?
idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
What level of Kihon? You want to do like Shodan Nidan?
I would go with Shodan because that's the most exhausting one.
Fair enough.
I want
It
to
is a
create some
very
sweat.
long one. Yes, very good. Okay. Good choice. All right. So we'll leave it on the 3 screen, and then once we get to Nijuhachiho, we'll go back to Spotlight for me. Okay. Back of your room. Well, let's. Hey, oi. Hidari Girambarai Kamai. Hai. Mai. San Banzuki. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Hey. Ushiro. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Mai. Agyuke. Kizami Maigeri. Kyakuzuki. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Add the front kick, Mike. Go. Hey. Ushiro. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Hey. Mai. Sotuke. Empiuchi. Uriken. Gyatsuki. Ich. Ni. An. Shi. Go. Hey. Ushiro. Ich. Ni. An. Shi. Go. Hey. Hi, oi. Get yourself centered where you need to be. Hirari Girambarai Kamai. Hey. Mai. Uchuke. Kizamazuki. Kizami Mageri. Gyatsuki. Ich. Ni. Uchuke. Punch kick and reverse punch. Ich. Shi. Go. Hey. Ushiro. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Hey. Mai. Girambarai. Kizami Uriken. Gyatsuki. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Ushiro. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Hey. Mai. Shutoke. Kizami Mageri. Gyaku nukite. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Hey. Ushiro. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Hey. Mai. Kamai. Mai. Kizami Mageri. Mageri. Shodan Jodan. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Hey. Mate. Kizami Mawashigeri. Mawashigeri. Shodan Jodan. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Hey. Mate. Kizami Mawashigeri. Yoko Kikomi. Gyatsuki. Ich. Hey. Ni. Hey. San. Hey. Shi. Hey. Mate. Run out of room. There we go. Kizami Yoko Kikomi. Mashigeri Gyatsuki. Ich. Hey. Ni. Hey. San. Hey. Shi. Hey. Mate. All right, now, Maigiri, Yoko Keagi, Yoko Kikomi, landing forward, Gyatsuki. All right, so same leg, 3 kicks. Ich. Hip. Knee. Hip. An. Hip. She. Hip. Ego. Hip. Mate. Hip. All right, same thing. Ich. Hip. Knee. Hip. An. Hip. She. Hip. Go. Hip. Mate. Ayame. All right, so that's the entire Shodan Kihon. Let's add to it the Nidan Kihon. All right, here we go. Let's ayoi. Hirari Girambarai Kamai. Right? All right. Kamai. Fighting stance. All right, so Kizamizuki. Step forward. Sambanzuki. Knee. San. I want to throw a kick in there. She. Going backwards. So release the front leg, push off of it, and go backwards. Sambanzuki. Knee. San. She. Go. Hey. All right, switch feet. Sorry. Left leg forward. I don't know why we didn't do the same amount. Maybe I only went 4 up. All right, so next one is Kizamizuki, Maigeri Oitsuki. So again, release the front foot on the Kizamizuki, then Maigeri Oitsuki. Knee. San. She. That's probably why. Okay. Backwards this time. Release forward. Okay. Kick off the front leg or back leg. Step back, Kizamizuki. A little bit different than what we would do in the test, but that's okay. Knee. San. She. Go. Hey. Good. Set yourself back of your room. Actually, leave space to step backwards. All right, so left leg forward, step back, Agiuke, Mashigeri, Uraken, step forward, Hoitsuki. Okay, so when you're doing that Mashigeri, make sure, okay, so I'm here, make sure you keep your new front arm up and then flip it to do the back fist. Okay, so as you come back, this goes forward and up to deliver the mashigeri, then flip it over for the back fist. All right, here we go. Left leg, Hirari Girambarai, Kamai. All right, both hands Kamai. Make sure you have room to go backwards. Hitch. Hip. Knee. Hip. Sun. Hip. You got room for one more? Chi. Hip. Good. Mate. One more time. Make sure you got room to step backwards. Ich. Right. E. Right. San. Right. Shi. Right. Mate. Right. All right, last one for this. Mai giri. Yoko Keage, Yoko Kikomi, Malashi giri, and Ushiro giri. Land forward, Gyakzuki. Make sure you set the hip where you want to go from the previous technique so that everything kind of lines up and you're not doing it from a standing position and non-dynamic position. Okay, here we go. Ready, Mike? So Mai giri, Yoko Keage, Yoko Kikomi, Ushiro giri, Gyakzuki. Ich. Ape. Knee. Ape. San. Ape. Last one. She. Oh, come on. Oh. Ape. Mate. All right, one more try. Ich. Ape. Knee. Ape. Sun. Come on. Hip bother me. She. Ape. Mate. Ape. Ayame. All right. Good. All right, let's do some Nijuhachiho. Take a minute to walk around the room and get a little drink of water. All right, here we go. Some Nijuhachiho. All right, I'm going to do it with my back to you so you can just follow along. Let's. Hayoi. Nijuhachiho. Ich. Ni. San. Shigork. Ich. Hachiku. Chu. Ichni. San. Shigo. And rock. Ich. Right. Ni. Ich. Ni. San. Ich ni. San shi. Go. Rook. Siege. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Ich. Ni. Ich ni. San shi. Go. So over your head. It's push up, pull down. It's knee. San. So Geidan Barai with a shuto. It's knee. Sanshi. It's knee. Sanshi. Gorok. It's Hachukuju. It's pull back. Push. It's neat. Sun. She. It's neat. Right? It's. Yeah. Yame. Abba. Plus. So, any questions, clarifications that you might have?
Yes, I do have one. Oh, Mike, please go.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay, this one here, this, and
Yeah.
then is it a high, low, and backstand?
No, just the gate number I. Gate number I, and Zenku Tadachi.
Oh.
Just straight up gate number I and one, and then shorten it up. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
And hold on. And your front hand, palm facing your face.
Yeah. Oh, like this?
No,
Oh, no.
your front hand. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Show me the move for the punching over your arm. Show me that one.
You mean after this one?
No. The one before the bring the elbow up. So after the kamae to the back, agyuke punch low. So this one here, Mark, where your agyuke to the back. I'm sorry, kamae to the back, and then reposition agyuke and then punch. Yeah. Show me that. Okay, I like that. Okay, good. So Mike, when you're doing that one, it's a tatezuki. Yeah. And more like groin level. So yeah, straight in. Yep. And then go up on the next one. Okay.
All
right. Yeah, one more.
One more. After the last one here, do I move in left and then step out?
So here's what I do from here. I move my left in, bring my hands up, bring it here, up, and then step out. So I wait until my hands are here, and then step out.
Okay. And you pull in your left leg or your right leg?
Pull the left leg. Yep. Pull the left leg.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So pull the left leg. So we're here, right leg, kosadachi or nekodachi. I go put the right foot down, bring the left leg back.
Okay.
Up and then down. There you go. Yep.
Okay. Good.
Okay, good. Mike, what was your question?
Towards the end, when you turn around, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. Okay, so in other words, it's 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so you're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
one.
the first backhand. Okay, backhand with your left. Slap with your right. Lift your leg up. Elbow marotyuke. So 1, 2, 3. The sound of it makes 1, 2, 3, but there's a fourth one with the backhand as you're stepping in. Okay. Is that it? You got it?
Well, sort of. I got to play with it a little.
Okay, so let's go back to that. So let's step across. Okay, facing the back of your room. Ippon ken. Okay, we're going to unwind. Backhand with the left. Slap, lift your leg with the right. Elbow, marotyuke.
Okay, great. That elbow. I forgot about the
Yeah.
elbow.
Elbow Marotyuke. So it's a slap elbow Marotyuke. So the slap is when you lift the leg.
Lifting the leg is kind of like a block from the leg.
I think it could be like a strike or a knee to the stomach. Because
Okay.
it kind of, think about that. It is, I'm gonna hit with this, right? Bang, and they're gonna kind of move this way with it, right? So I'm gonna lift. I'm gonna try and hit. If I miss that backhand, or if I make this a block strike together, boom, boom. So at a distance that they get in a nice, and you're going to be nice and close with that with this if you kind of use this kind of as a block or a back of the hand. Think of it as I've already hit groin, right? So they're already like this. Okay. So if I hit and go through, then I come back and grab it, slap and lift.
See something I wasn't doing. The slap of the hand. I'm taking the elbow right into my hand. Slap of the hand
So
first.
here's slap of the hand first. Boom. Boom as you lift. Boom, boom.
Kind of like a slap to the ear or something.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I was looking at that wrong.
No problem. No problem.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right. Mark, we spent an extra 5 minutes on Kihon, which was good. I got a good sweat on it, so I appreciate that. Mike, what were you thinking you'd want to work on?
Well, before we work on another kata, if you don't mind, if you don't want to, I'm fine. You've done a couple self-defense moves, and you had Miho and Masa do it.
Yeah.
And I like to fine-tune that a little, where somebody is grabbing you here, grabbing Fumakomi, elbow, and then taking them down.
Okay.
If you want to, you know.
Okay. Any other ones that you'd like? Anything else you'd like to work on? Because that's the only one I can remember of Miho's. But I've got a couple of them from my work with that is in both of their tests. So
Sure, that would be great. That's just, you know.
What about? Would you like to do Nijuhachiho one more time?
Sure. I mean,
okay. All right, let's do Nijuhachiho one more time, and then we'll do some of those combinations from Miho and Miho's test. Okay. Let's. Ayo. Nijuhachiho. Let me put you on mute there, Mike. Okay, good. It's ni an she go rook it's ni san she go hey sit it's ni. Now just gate on barai and a zenkutsudachi. It's knee. Sun. Wait till your hands get palms up and then just step up. It's knee. Sun. She. Go. It's knee. It's knee. Sun. She. Go. It's knee. It's knee. Anji. Go. Rook. hitch, hotch, coup, shoot, hitch, and a hook. Hitch, ape, knee, sun, yo, and bow. All right. Come up with any other questions as you're going through it? Oh,
Is
okay.
the right?
Go ahead.
Is the beginning fist here on, like this, or flat?
No, it's a little higher. It's a little higher, actually. It's here.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually up here. So my guess is this is taking the head and grabbing the hair, chin, and bringing this around this way. And then bringing the head back underneath the chin, twist, twist, twist. So twisting the neck again, sides, striking the neck. So this guy gets a lot of neck strikes. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So let me see if I can remember Miho's combination. So from what I remember, it was from somebody maybe grabbing your side. So I'll go left leg forward. So they grab with their left arm. I'm going to take and put a luxation on it. So going off to your right. Now from here, I'm going to either maigiri the knee, or I could yoko kikoma the knee as I pull in, kind of like what you would do for kankusho. Okay, so from here, you could also assume that it could be something like from unsu, where you're turning the leg sideways and creating a little bit more space so that you make sure that you hit the knee with a full force. You have your ball of foot on one side of the knee, the heel on the other side of the knee, so that you drive through it. Okay, so let's just work on the shift and the rotation. So let's turn sideways to it. Okay, somebody grab you from over here, catch it again. So turn sideways, put your hand on it. You're going to have to bring your hand to it because they're going to want to pull you that way. So you can't necessarily pull this way, or else they'll leave you, or they'll pull back. Itch, knee, sun, she, and last one, go. All right, from here, I'm going to take and kick the knee with your left leg. Pull back as you do. Okay, so Mike, you're facing the wrong way. You should be facing the back of your room. So from here, watch, Mike, you're here. Take your right leg that way and face the back of your room. No. So take your right leg and go to your right. Your left leg. Take your left leg. This way. There you go. Okay. Now kick the front, kick the knee and then pull. Okay. Okay. So turning, ready, hitch, kick with the front leg, pull. Okay. So you got a couple, like I say, a couple of choices. You can change this to yoko kikomi sideways, or you can leave it a maigiri. Okay. Depends on if the groin is open. Maybe they didn't step forward when they pulled you. Maybe they just reached like this, which means the groin's going to be open here. If they did step forward, then the knee is there, and you can kick with the foot, toes to the right, or yoko kikomi, toes to the left. All right, so let's do that. Ready? Itch, knee. Again. Itch, knee. My hip doesn't like the toes to the right. Ich, knee. All right, let's assume they didn't step forward and they have their groin open to us. Ich, knee, fire off that my giddy to the groin. There you go. All right, so now one more. Ich, knee, side, reach out, elbow. Okay, now we're going to rotate, take them to the ground and punch. Okay, so it's a little slightly different than what I had for them in the beginning, because it has a catch and also has some different versions of the kick. Okay, so ready? Ich, catch and luxate, knee, kick, grab and hit the elbow, or elbow to the face. Now unwind it, throw, push them down, punching. Ready? Ich, knee, san, shi, go. Okay, again. Ich, knee, san, shi, go. One more. And then we'll do it at speed. Ich, knee, san, shi, go. All right, so let's take it without any count. I'm just going to count one. You go through the whole thing. Try and do it at speed. When you put that luxation on, really connect in your lats so that brings them a little bit down. They're going to be going, oh, crap. And then that really puts a lot of base pressure on their knee, which means that foot won't slide out when you kick the knee or when you kick the groin. They're going to be dropping into the kick. All right, ready? Ich. Hey. Knee. San. Shi. Last one. Go. Hey. All right, good. Mike, any questions?
So if I heard it and saw it right, the hand you put over the elbow elbow arm is the one that you're taking them down.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm here, right, Mike?
Yes.
Okay, so picture their head is right here on the end of my elbow here.
Yes.
I'm going to extend beyond their head and pull down using my lat, and I just extend and pull down and bring them actually closer to me with their head.
Thank you.
I'm not bringing them out this way. That's a lot harder from a mechanical perspective. Okay. So here, bring that back leg up and then take the back leg out and connect that lat down to make it a down block.
Thank you.
Okay?
All
right. All right, so let's see. Let's do one more. See if I can remember the other ones. So let's do the last one of theirs. So shift in with your left leg, Kihon Nidan, or actually Nijuhachiho version. Okay, so uppercut and agiuke. Then we're going to squeeze it down, hammer fist. Okay. Then I'm going to take that. So I've got his arm here and I've got it collected here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this front hand over to the left and then bring this hand up and toss him. Okay. So after this hammer fist, I'm catching over the top, smash, hammer fist, and then take this hand over to the left, bring this right hand up, and step in and toss them. So their hand gets here, then it gets here, then it goes over the top this way, and I'm bringing their head down and their hand up. Okay? All right, so let's try this. Left leg forward, shifting in, Agyuki with the backside hand, uppercut with the right side hand. Ich, knee, san, hammer fist. Step out to the left, shi, and step in. So this is like a combination of Heian Nidan first move and Heian Shodan first move. Okay, one, and then step in, lunge punch. So that lunge punch feeling is actually taking the arm over the top and tossing them as you bring this hand down. Okay, let's go again. Ich, ni, san, shi. Ich, ni, san, shi. Ich, ni, san, bring this down, shi. And if you wanted to, you could actually bring this hand underneath to kind of foster that head underneath and the hand going up. So this side here, instead of just down, you could pull it in and shove that way. Okay, let's do it again. Ich, ni, san, shi. Ich, ni, san, shi. All right, let me watch you guys. Ich, ni, san. So Mark, take a full step with your right leg afterwards. So watch real quick. So after this, 1, 2, 3, I'm going to send this down like a down block. Okay, because I've got this on the side of their head. Okay, see how it's side of my head? So I'm going to bring their head this way. I'm going to catch behind it, and then I'm going to step in. Yeah, there you go. So this part here is important to bring their head down so that this arm goes up and over the top. Okay, let's do it one more time. Ich, ni, san, shi, go up. There you go. Good. Does that make sense, Mark? Yeah, okay, good. All right, let's do it at pace. Let me watch you guys do it with speed. Mike, move yourself a little bit more to your right. Same thing with you, Mark, so you don't have to step into your grids there. All right, here we go. Ich, ni, san. Make sure you move your left leg to your left, Mike, when you're stepping out with that down block. Okay. Ich. Your left leg, not your right leg. So you're here, right? Move your front leg that way. There it is. Well, no, just step forward. Just step forward this way. So here I'm going to step forward like it's stepping out for hand shodan, right? So you're here. I'm going to just step out this way. There you go. Now step through. Yep. Good. Okay, a couple more. Ich. All right, good. Ich. and really swing that left arm down. Because remember, his head is here, and I have to swing it down and around underneath my armpit. So from here down underneath my armpit. Itch. Good. Last one. Itch. All right, nice. All right. Any questions on those? Yeah, I think, Mark, if you do that nice hip rotation, don't stop on the down block. Use that hip rotation to keep moving through the toss part of it with your right hand. Yeah. Okay. All right. So last bit is going to be my nickel. So let's do some kankudai. All right. And I'll put myself on the spotlight. You guys can follow me. All right, here we go. Let's ayoi. Okay, hands in the triangle. Itch. E. Hanchi. Go. Rook hitch. Hachiku. Shoot. Itch. Knee. San nukite. Eight. Itch. Strike the neck. Itch. Make sure you turn the other way. Groin strike and pull. Tear the phone book. Itch. E. San shi. Go. Okay, hand yondan. Itch. Knee. And shuto. Itch. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Oh, sorry. Too many times. All right, let's go back to the first shuto this way. After these yoko kiagi elbow. First shuto. Itch. Knee. San. Strike the neck. Itch. Knee. And forward. Back fist. Uchuki punch. Punch. Catch. Smash. Punch up and down. Low shuto. One more shuto. Uchuki reverse punch. Itch. Two punch. No adjust side snap. Back fist. Itch. Nukite. Knee. San over the top. Back fist. Hammer fist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pivot. Knee toe bigari. Itch. 8. Knee scoop. Up. And yoy. And bow. Whoosh. Sorry about that in the middle. I zoned out, was thinking about something else. I don't know why. How'd we do with that?
Possibly, can we do that again?
Absolutely.
I think I did if you remember, a Negro Fuentes. I blended two.
Kanku Fuentes? I remember
Yes.
that kata. It looked a lot like Kankudai and Basadai. All right, let's try again. I'll try and I'll talk you through it. Let's ayoi. Kamae. Itch. Hands up till they reach the eyes, then follow it with the eyes. Make a plane. Right hand into left. Squeeze nice and hard. Two shutos. Itch knee. Bring the left leg in. San. Tate shuto. Punch uchuki. Punch uchuki. Like hand Nidan. Half step. Side snap. Shuto. Shuto. Itch. Knee. Nukite-san, right? Strike the neck. my giddy. Manjigamai, groin strike, tear the phone book. Itch, kick, Manjigamai, tear the phone book. Okay, Hanyon on itch. Knee, and Shuto. Itch, knee, sun, strike the neck. Kick, land forward, back fist, Uchuke, punch, punch. Okay, left hand goes up, smash, lift the knee, punch up, and drop down. Low Shuto turn. One more Shuto, itch. Uchuke, Gyatsuki. Uchuke, Gyatsuki, Kazamazuki. No adjust, side snap, back fist, Shuto. Nukite. Over the top, back fist, hammer fist. Elbow, pull it down, down block. Switch hands, right hand behind left, punch down, then up. Jujuki, open hands. Itch, pivot, pull down to about neck height. Nito Bigari, itch, back fist height. Scoop, finish. Ambo, push. Does that help, Mike? All right, good. All right, let's go through one more time. I'll walk you through it, talk you through it, and then we'll do it once on our own. Hi, Bo. Yoi, kankudai. Kamae. Itch. You shoot those. Sanchi. Go. Rokich. Hachiku. Shuffed up. Side snap. Shoot though. Itch. Knee. Sun. Eight. Itch. Strike the neck. Chi. Groin. And down block. Itch. Knee. Sun. Itch knee. Sanchi. Go. Itch. Knee. Sun. Strike the neck. Itch. Lean forward. Back fist. Uchuki. Punch, punch. Catch. Smash. Uppercut. Down. And low. Shoot down. Itch. Uchuki. Gyatsuki. Knee. Sanchi. Go. Itch. Hutch. Nukite. Itch. Knee. Hammer fist. Itch. Knee. Sun. Shigo. Rook. Itch. Pivot. Itch. Right. Itch. Knee. And your. All right, so Mike, one thing, just a little quickie. You got to move your hips a little bit more if you can remember to try and do that. So after this, like side snap kick elbow, so this elbow, the hips close and then they reopen again to make the big turn. So you're here in a front stance. This left foot moves to be in line, and then the hips close and then reopen again. So from the other side, from this side, right leg forward. Okay, so let's reach out. Okay, close the hip and reopen the hip. So actually move your left foot though. Yeah. There you go. Yep. So think of it as if I wanted to hit his face with this and I wanted to take him back that way, I can't just do it like this. I have to actually use my body connected here. So take that hip and drive it to the left. So Mark, the way I do that one from the down low, from here, I don't bring it up. I just kind of come up to the shoulder and turn. Yeah, from there, yes, there you go, yep. And this arm here is here. So they're like this. So wrist is about at the belly button. And then one more Shuto. Okay. All right, let's watch you guys do it. Any other questions, Mike?
That hip and the Shuto makes a big difference there.
Sure.
I wasn't doing it at all. Thank you.
Okay. So yeah, think of close the hip, then open the hip as you make the Shuto. All right, let's do one more time. Let me watch you guys. Kankudai. Ayoi. Hands in, Mike. Itch. E. Anchi. Go. Rook hitch. Hachiku. Two. Itch. Ni. San. Itch. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Itch. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rock. Itch. Ni. Hanshi. And big Shuto, Mike. There you go. Move your left foot more if you can. There you go. Itch. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Hitch hatch. Hold on, Mike. So it's a back fist, right? Back fist, uchi-uki, punch, punch. So strike the neck. Okay, itch, catch, strike, down, low, Shuto. Itch, ni, san. Gyaksuki, Mark. Go back, uchi-uki, gyaksuki. Itch, ni, san. Two punches, Mike. No, other hand. There you go. Itch, ni, san. Itch. Nukite, Mark. Itch. Ni. San, shi, go. Rook. Hitch, hatch. Ku. Nito, bigiri. Itch. E. Scoop. Ayame. All right. So I got a question. Let me ask you guys what you guys think of this. So I've got a theory. So on those first two high Shutos, okay, here, right? Funakoshi was this really tiny guy, maybe 4'6" or 4'8". Do you think his rendition of this was for his tininess, and that's where he had to be in order to make it that high? Or if we were taller like we are, we're 6 foot-ish, this would probably be more down here with your elbow below your armpit instead of at the top of the armpit. What do you think?
I mean, if you develop a kata, I would develop it for the average height. So it means I wouldn't include anything for short or for extremely large people. And this is why I think it's supposed to be high.
Okay. So if it were high for us, then maybe the technique is get their chin underneath the elbow instead of trying to swipe them with it. maybe get their chin under the elbow and kind of go up with it.
True. Maybe somebody is behind you and you put up your top part of the arm under his chin, as you said. Otherwise, you're pretty open here. This is a big concern.
Yeah, very true, very true. And just some thoughts. Because I always thought that after here, this being so high could have been just the way, because he was so short, that's how high he needed to do it. But I guess being high could also work on somebody that's taller than you too. So,
you know what? Sometimes Sensei Jerry Marone brings up you versus him. He'll use like when I'm demonstrating something, he knows I'm reflecting you because I'm going for the head. And he says, okay, but he says somebody like Dave Desautel's Detroit Cop, she's shorter. And he says, go from underneath. And then he'll use you. And then go for the head. And then go from underneath like him. So what you're saying, I agree with.
Okay. All right. But I think, Mark, your point, if we were king for the day or shogun or super sensei developing a kata, then I think you're probably right. Develop it as if for the average person, and then let the practitioners adjust as they need to in order to make it work. Okay. Another thing I would do too if I were developing a kata, I would have pre-described attacks coming at me so that I could work a Kihon or like a one-step kumite style. Here's what I think I'm doing to this person, so that you can kind of create the bunkai in an exercise and have it developed with here's the different attacks we could do with this that I could defend against. So I think that would be good. And I get that is a kind of a personal study, and the Japanese senseis never really wanted to share any of that stuff. But having that as one of the maybe ways that you develop your karate might be a good thing. So maybe as Heian Shodan, it always comes with the bunkai that says, okay, I've got I'm standing here, and he swings in, and I make a down block in. Hey, it's Mr. Ricky. So I think that's about it for today. Glad you guys could join us. Otherwise, it would have been just me on the screen. So have a great weekend. Enjoy.
Call Rick Pendejo. Pendejo.
Oh, I don't think you're supposed to say that.
It's not dirty. It's just